Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Social Media Best Practices for Construction webcast panel discussion by the Construction Marketing Association. My name is Neil Brown. I'm chairman of the Construction Marketing Association. I hope many of you are familiar with the association. We have a lot of exciting content on our constructionmarketingblog.org, and we have a great webcast series that is on the 15th of each month. I'm very pleased to introduce our esteemed panel today, and each panelist is a member of the association. And with that, I will introduce Carrie Halle.
Okay, thanks, Neil. Well, I support all facets of Knaack marketing, including social media, which I am here to talk to you about today. So, given that social media has been typically described as a way to reach primarily the youth-oriented consumer market, we here at Knaack were a bit skeptical about whether social media would appeal to our B2B target segments, namely professional contractors, specialty trade contractors, and professional remodelers. However, we took the plunge into social media a little less than a year ago because, well, quite frankly, with over 100 million unique visitors and more than 1 billion tweets per month, social media is a force too powerful to ignore. And we have found that social media is, in fact, a great fit for our brands. So why do we use social media? Well, first let me start off by saying that the marketing dynamic has really changed. 10 or 20 years ago, marketing consisted of steadfastly promoting your company, your brands, your products, talking at consumers, trying to move the needle from awareness to interest to preference to purchase, trying to talk louder, faster, and more often than your competitors by spending a lot of money to get share of voice. In contrast, today's marketing, it's really a lot less self-promotional, if you will. It's more about listening to what customers are saying about your category, your company, your brands, your products, and really just letting them find you. So in other words, kind of finding real-world brand ambassadors who will advocate, recommend, and ultimately defend your brand. So for less cutting-edge industries such as traditional manufacturing, social media represents sort of a new western frontier, and it's a race to stake or claim on some land. Our competitors are not doing much in this space, and we can garner a fair amount of media attention from the activities that we do. We find that our social media sites have a much greater audience stickiness than our traditional websites. On average, our Facebook visit is about 5 minutes long, compared to about 3 minutes for one of our branded websites. We have also made a concerted effort to teach our own employees not only what is social media, but also how to use it for business. We set up business accounts for key employees, actually encouraging them to spend time on our social media sites several times a week. It's not play, it's work. Employees tag their email signatures with our social media URLs, converse with their customers via Facebook, and ultimately every like, friend, fan, tweet, and retweet is a relevant link that drives our search engine optimization of our main websites and our microsites. And lastly, social marketing is a very inexpensive media. Costs primarily include creative development plus staffing to post, monitor, and control content on a daily basis. So in the marketing toolbox, social media has one of our highest returns on the marketing spend. Moving on, here is an example of the creative layout for our WeatherGuard Twitter site, which utilizes the same look and feel as other WeatherGuard electronic and printed media. So for a relatively small investment in creative execution, your site can really stand out from the crowd. Next slide. So our company has two brands, Knaack and WeatherGuard. We have developed almost identical social media campaigns for each brand. However, the results across our brand vary widely. And this is really just a testament to how different users interact with different brands, which is highlighted through our social media experience. For social networking, we use Facebook and Twitter. In addition, many of our salespeople report using Facebook for customer communications, as their customers actually prefer Facebook to emails and phone calls. For video and photo sharing, we use YouTube and Flickr, but are shifting more and more of our video content to Facebook now that they've increased their acceptable video parameters. We have also found that our customers are very eager and proud to showcase their product use photos. So we had to develop a fan photo sharing protocol for Facebook and are on the verge of launching an exciting consumer photo promotion to play into that need and ultimately generate that highly coveted buzz. Next slide. One of the keys to social media success we have found is tagging and linking. Every piece of electronic media should be tagged for your company's social media sites, right on down to employee email signatures. As your social media activity increases and connects with your main websites and microsites and links across to other sites, your organic search will improve dramatically. Next slide. Another key to social media success we have found is content. You can repurpose all of your existing marketing content, such as press releases, trade show information, product information, promotional information, and so forth, into social media applications. And when I say repurpose, I mean that you're going to have to turn your 1,000-word press release into a 140-character tweet, or at least several of them. And sometimes actually using amateur photos instead of high glossy professional photography works better in giving your presence more of a natural look and feel. We have found that video content is especially appealing to our customers. Video content should be both educational and informative without coming across as too salesy, if you will. For example, on our YouTube WeatherGuard channel, shown in this slide, we have a video called the Truck Box Challenge, which has gotten over 2,000 views in a matter of months and is becoming quite viral. One of our key WeatherGuard selling points is security, and we use this video to showcase that key benefit. So a man is given a crowbar and is challenged to break into the WeatherGuard truck box and 3 of our competitors' brands. The video puts each challenge into a 2x2 split screen, so all break-ins can be viewed simultaneously. Of course, the WeatherGuard truck box emerges the challenge winner, but the point is that we're not just talking about our security benefit. We're letting viewers draw that conclusion themselves. Next slide. So here you can see our publicly available statistics on our Knaack and WeatherGuard social networking and video sharing sites. Our friend follower viewership base is growing steadily, approximately 35 to 40% each month. Also, the bottom table shows our main website statistics versus our Facebook statistics for a certain period of time. As I mentioned earlier, we find that our social media sites have a much greater stickiness in terms of time spent on the site, content views, and overall involvement. We do use Radian6 and Google Analytics to track usage patterns of not only social media site visitors, but also their associated behavior and traffic across all elements of the marketing mix, such as Google, AdWords, banner advertising, websites, microsites, and email campaigns. Okay. This slide shows a recent example of an e-marketing campaign that we launched for a Knaack product called Power Crew. As with any successful e-marketing campaign, we have duplicated content across many different media and touch points, with the ultimate destination being our Power Crew microsite there in the middle. Once on the microsite, the goal is to convert prospects to buyers through an e-commerce play. Again, using Radian6 and Google Analytics, we are able to see that microsite visitors that come from social media sites, such as Facebook and Twitter, have a higher conversion rate than visitors from other campaign sources. So, in summary, although social media is a relatively new foray for Knaack, its early results in our B2B environment are positive, and we'll continue to invest in this venue going forward.
Excellent, Carrie. Thank you so much. Very interesting. And you did, I know it was on a slide, but you did fail to mention that Knaack and WeatherGuard have been recognized with a number of awards for your social media initiatives, and including a Communicator Award and I believe a Hermes. So these are national awards for your initiatives, which of course are not as important as some of the metrics that you outlined there. So
that's right.
So thank you, Carrie. And that is our time for today. If you would like to email me a question that you might have, I'd be glad to either try and answer it or forward it on to one of our esteemed panelists. And on behalf of our panelists, we'd like to thank you again for attending and look forward to interacting with you in the future. Thanks so much.